Alright, so as you can see here we have another Casio box here on the bench, but I already have it unboxed. It did come in the classic white and blue Casio box right here, and we're talking about the W218H. That is this one right here with the orange watch band. Now you can get this watch in several different colors besides just black and orange. It does actually come, I believe, in all black, so everything's going to be in black. You can get this in a blue. You can get this where the band is black and the face watch here is green. Just several different colorways. Now what's really cool about this W218H is this does have 50 meters of water resistant. You are going to have a bigger face than maybe the F91W. It's a pretty significantly sized face difference, and it's even bigger than the W800H, but it is also at a slightly smaller price point. Now let me go over how to show you guys how to set this, but because it is pretty easy. But we also have a really nice light. As you can see there, the light is pretty bright, which is always good. Alright, so now if you're wanting to set this watch, now this, unlike the W800H and a few other Casios, this one only has 3 buttons. You have your mode button, your light button, and then your start and stop button. Now if you press the mode button, that's going to take you to the alarm. One more time, that's going to take you to the stopwatch. And one more time, and that's going to take you back to the normal time. But as you can see, the seconds is flashing, which means that you can actually set the time. Now if you press the start and stop button, you can see that it is resetting that. If you press the light button, that's going to cycle you over to the hours, where you can actually change the time. Or you press the light button again, seconds. Then we have the day, or I mean the month. Then we're going to have the day of the week, and then that's going to take us back. And if you press the mode button one more time, that's going to leave that set. So you can see it's a pretty easy watch to set. Now let's check this out on how this sits on the wrist. Now this sits really well on the wrist in my opinion, and the band has a kind of a nice texture to it, and with how much bigger the face watch is here, this is going to be a lot better for you than say like the F91W, especially if you have a bigger wrist, because this watch, the band on the F91W is actually really small, whereas on the W218H is a really nice size. And I will say that the resin band here, this is actually really nice and soft. This is a really nice rubber texture kind of band to it that's going to fit really well. And as far as it moving, obviously this is all kind of personal, but I'm not having any issues with me moving my wrist. It's not uncomfortable at all, and this watch is brand new, so it's just something to take note of. I think it sits really well on the wrist, and this is a great, budget-friendly sports watch.